It's the last Monday of May. Some people eat yummy food, go to the beach, and enjoy a day off work. But this day is about more than fun. Long ago, something sad happened. Many brave people went to war and didn't come home. This day was made to remember them. But there's more to the story. Some people say the beginning of this day is a little secret. Some say it started in a different way than most people know. It might even be part of a hidden mystery. So today, while we laugh and eat, let's also stop for a moment. Let's say thank you to the people who gave everything. Because Memorial Day is not just a day off. It's a day to remember. Most people think Memorial Day is a time to say thank you to soldiers who died in war. And yes, that's true. But history isn't always just one simple story. A long time ago, after a big war in America called the Civil War, people started something called Decoration Day. They would bring flowers and flags to the graves of fallen soldiers. That's how Memorial Day began, or so most people think. But here's the tricky part. Lots of towns say, we were the first to do it. One town named Waterloo in New York was even picked by the government in 1966. Still, some say there's an even older story, a story that not many people know, a story that goes deeper and maybe even more important. A long time ago, in 1865, a city called Charleston, South Carolina, was broken and sad after the big war ended. On May 1st, something very special happened. Many people who had just been freed from slavery came together. They went to a place that used to be a prison where soldiers were kept very badly. Many soldiers had died there. These kind people carefully moved the soldiers' bodies to new graves. They made sure the soldiers had nice places to rest. They sang songs, laid flowers, and had a big ceremony to remember the brave soldiers. This was called the first Decoration Day, the very first time anyone had done something like Memorial Day. But later, this story almost disappeared. It wasn't in most books. Why? Was it forgotten, or was someone trying to hide it? This makes us ask an important question. Who gets to tell the stories of history? And whose stories are left hidden in the dark? As time went on, Decoration Day changed. It started to remember all soldiers who died in every American war, not just the Civil War. But it didn't become a real holiday for the whole country until 1971, more than 100 years later. Why did it take so long? Some people who study history say it's because America has a tricky feeling about remembering war. We want to say thank you to heroes, but we don't always tell every story. Memorial Day became very important for the whole country, but it also became about sales and fun things like mattress discounts and watching movies. Because of this, the true meaning got a little lost. The quiet time to remember and be together, that feeling didn't shine as bright anymore. Here's where the story gets really interesting. A long time ago, after the Civil War, groups of soldiers who had fought together helped organize Memorial Day ceremonies. One group was called the Grand Army of the Republic. Some of the things they did looked a lot like special secret club ceremonies, like the ones in the Masons. They used symbols like pyramids, torches, and quiet, hidden meanings. These symbols weren't spooky, but some people think they stood for big ideas like coming back to life, sacrifice, and secrets about life and death. I'm not saying Memorial Day is a secret Masonic holiday, but it's curious how similar some parts are. When a day to remember is filled with rituals, stories, and silence, how deep do these secrets go? Now let's talk about the big, quiet statues and places we visit on Memorial Day. They don't speak with words, but they still tell a story. Places like Arlington Cemetery or the Vietnam Veterans Memorial are more than just names on stone. They help us remember. One very special place is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. It honors a soldier whose name we don't even know. And guess what? Someone guards it every minute of every day. Why do we honor someone we can't name? Because this soldier could be anyone. By remembering the unknown, we remember all soldiers. It's like making one symbol for every person who gave everything. This isn't just remembering. It's almost like telling a story that's part truth, part legend. That's what makes Memorial Day more than a holiday. It's a quiet ritual of mystery as much as mourning. So what does all this mean today? It means Memorial Day isn't just about looking back. It's about how we remember and why it matters. In a world that moves super fast and forgets things quickly, choosing to remember is a powerful thing. Every little flag placed on a grave, every quiet name spoken out loud is like a tiny thread in a big blanket of memory. But memory is delicate, like a butterfly. It can fly away if we don't take care of it. Memorial Day isn't just about saying thank you. It's also about thinking deeply about the true cost of war, about the silence after the noise, and about asking important questions. Who do we remember? And why do we remember them? Here's something many people don't know. There are still soldiers who are missing, tens of thousands. They never came home. Their stories are quiet, their bodies lost in forests, oceans, and faraway lands. But even today, kind and brave people are still looking. They search year after year to find these missing heroes, to give them names, to bring them home, to help families who've waited for so long. So Memorial Day isn't just about honoring the soldiers we know. It's also about finding the ones we don't. It's about shining a light into the fog of war and saying, we see you, we remember, we will never forget. So next time you're eating tasty food or going to the lake on Memorial Day, take a moment. Think about where this day really came from. Think about the hidden stories, the quiet graves, the secret symbols. Think about the names we see and the ones we're still looking for. Memorial Day is more than a day off. It's a puzzle. It's a mirror. It's a way to be brave by remembering. Thanks for listening. If you like this story, tell a friend, because history isn't just dates and facts. It's full of secrets, people, and truths worth knowing. Until next time, stay curious.